Hello, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome back to episode 20 of Aston Villa Raise the Holte. Now, after our disappointing Carabao Cup semi-final exit, as you can see, we've played through. Things have gone okay. We had a 2-0 win at home to Brighton. Now, we were dominant in this game. We had 63% of the ball, and Bjornsson's goal was an absolute belter. Look out for that on Goals of the Month. Screamer. So it was a very satisfactory win. Then we went to Newcastle. Now, we were poor in the first half. This was overall an even game. A draw probably would have been fair, but second half we came out. We were much better. Now, Henry Lansbury, he matched Bjornsson's strike. The Brighton game, I took off Lansbury for Bjornsson. This game, Lansbury was leaving me in no uncertain terms that he wanted to stay in the team because he scored an absolute belter as well. Really happy to come away with a win here, but like I say, it was an even game. A draw probably would have been a fairer result. And then Everton. We hosted Everton. We were fantastic in the first half. We hit the post. We missed so many chances. And then second half, I think it was a set piece. Morgan Schneiderlin popped up with a goal. Mings got sent off again, which really annoyed me. It was just overall a very frustrating game. We should have won, at least got a draw, and we've come away with a loss. So this episode, we host Chelsea before going to Burnley. So it'd be interesting to see how we go against Chelsea, given that they are one of the better teams, and we know in the past we actually beat them away at Stamford Bridge, which was a fluke result. We've had a couple of fluke results. We had another one against Liverpool. So this will be an interesting test for us. You can see we're sitting okay, 6th in the league. A win here, and we can keep up with those top 5, but I think 6th is realistically the best we can hope for. With Everton and particularly Spurs behind us with a game in hand, we'll probably do well to end up with 6th. So this is the formation we're going with today. We're changing it up. We're going with the 5-3-2. I find this sometimes works a little bit better as a counter-attacking formation, so that's why we're going with it. Now, Mika Richards has been injured. Obviously, Mings is suspended as well, so we've had to make some changes. Golini in goal. We're going Elphick, Delat, and Jordan Williams as a back three. Taylor, obviously coming in for the suspended Mings, and Conti on the wings. Jadranich back from international duty as the ball-winning midfielder with Bjornsson and Horahan. Lansbury's picked up an injury. He's gone for about a month, so we're going to be without him for a while. And then we're giving good old JSL. I'll get it eventually. JSL, his first start, I think, at the club, and Scott Hogan. Wilson hasn't been playing well, so we're giving him a rest. He's on the bench, as you can see, so hopefully he'll come back stronger sooner rather than later, but Hogan gets the start today. Okay, as you can see, Jadranich still our top goal scorer, which is troubling, but he does have 7 goals, but obviously goal scoring is proving to be our Achilles heel this season. What do we want to say here? We've got nothing to lose. We know how good we are. Let's show everybody what we're capable of. Yeah, can we say that passionately? Yeah, I think that's the way to go. So I think this is one of those games where if we get anything, it's a bonus. Hopefully we will get something. I'm really interested to see how our big target man goes up front, because I do have high hopes for him. I really think he's going to be something special for us. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I have offered, if you remember last episode, I was talking about our defence, and we have a lot of guys out of contract, experienced guys, and we have only going to have a young defence. I did offer Delat a new contract, so hopefully he will accept that. Like I say, he can play anywhere across the defence, so I think he is worthwhile keeping, just if nothing else, than someone just to have on the bench that can cover all the defence. I think we ended up 28 grand a week, so we've got his price down a little bit, because I think he's on 31 right now, so I think overall that could be good. Alright, what's Golini got for us here? Up to Hogan. Hogan nods it down to our target man. Nice ball out wide to Conti. Can Conti find, is there anyone opened up? Bjornsson down the line. Can he square it? Can he square it to Hogan? Oh, Conti back to Horahan. No, there's nothing happening there. Oh, he's smacked it up. Oh, Horahan. Was that Rabiot? That's the Paris. Yeah, Paris guy. Okay, so let's give them a concentrate. Things are going well, but we don't want to get overexcited. We've actually had quite a bit of the ball for... well, there we go, it's going down now. That's more what I would expect. But considering we are counter-attacking, that is relatively positive. So Gary Cahill is still starting for them. That's disappointing, because I do have half a mind to seeing if we can get him out of Chelsea, bring him back, let him finish his career where he started it. Of course, his wages, I'm sure, are going to be absolutely ridiculous, so that may be a stumbling block. Alright, what's he got here? We know Willian's dangerous from here. Oh, I thought that was in. And just a reminder for everyone too, I'm pre-recording from now on through to the end of the year, so if you do see write a comment and it doesn't look like I've responded to it, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's simply because this is pre-recorded and I can't respond to comments in the past. Or in the future. It would be in the future, wouldn't it? Okay, so if we can get into 0-0, we haven't played particularly well individually, but as a team I think we're doing okay. Yeah, we struggled for possession, but we kind of suspected that might be the case anyway. Let's give it that. I'm wondering if we should look to, instead of shorter passing, maybe go mixed. That might help. Because we're not, as the report there said, we're not actually keeping the ball that well anyway, so... Alright, Conti, this is just a kickoff highlight, so usually nothing happens unless we're going to get a screamer of a start, or now it could be a terrible start. It is good to have Jedinak back in midfield. I do appreciate Sissoko, and he does have that extra year contract, having played 15 games now, but Jedinak does just add that little bit extra. He's retired from international football as well, so that means, not that it's going to matter too much now, of course next Asian Cup he would be 38 or something anyway, so he's not going to be going away, but it means he can rest for the, instead of going for the FIFA dates, which I think will be good. Okay. Now we have, do we stick or twist? Do we want to try and... Hogan is injured. Okay, so this is a good opportunity to bring Wilson on. I think long term, JSL and Wilson could prove to be a decent partnership. Now I wonder if we can look to him on support, try and get flick-ons and maybe play in Wilson a little bit more. Yeah, see, JSL he hasn't had his greatest game, but you wonder how much of that is down to just complete lack of chances. There's a ball up. It's no good to him. Right. Wilson tracking back beautifully. Nicely done. Some pressure on Kante. Oh, Bjornsson, what a tackle that is. It's well one back. Okay, what's he got for us, the big man? That wasn't the best technique we've seen, but he's found his man, so that's okay. Jedinak, what a beast he is. Okay, no, we just looked slow there, didn't we? Can we win it back again? I sense a goal. Yes, anyone else? You just get that feeling it's coming, don't you? Get to him, get to him. Oh, we've let him go. Ball, he can't miss. God damn it. Just clocked off. Was there two wing backs, wasn't it, getting forward? You can see here He hasn't gone with him, he's let him go, and then we've done the same thing on this side. Okay, well now we have nothing to lose. We'll come out, we'll play balanced, we'll be more expressive. I guess we can roam. I wonder if we should hit early crosses. No, might as well. Maybe be a little bit more flexible. Oh, that's really disappointing. I mean, we can't say we've deserved much more. Actually, you know what else we can do here? If we take Horahan off, maybe push Carlos Gil up there. And maybe we'll just play him as attack now. Do we bring Terry on for the inevitable goal? Right, come on, Carlos. Or Carles, I guess it is, isn't it? It's a shame to take Horahan off, but I think he could use the rest in any case. All right, what is going to happen here? Maybe a push forward. I mean, a 1-0 to Chelsea, it's not the worst thing that could happen. But it is a little bit of a shame. That's alright from Taylor. Who forward? Okay, can we get a counter here? Carlos Yule, can we get the ball over the top to Wilson? Wilson's in. Come on, son. Come on. Oh my god, what happened there? It just wasn't meant to be. That was very strange. Alright, this time Wilson. Ball in. Come on, Strand Larsen. That's a penalty? It's a penalty? No. Alright, Delat sweeping in. Jordan Williams forward. Oh, he's missed it. The defender. Taylor's in. Can he find? We've got men in the middle. We're queuing up. It's got to be. Oh, what's he chipped it for? Goal! No idea what Taylor was doing. Just whip it low across the box to Wilson. But Wilson has leapt and finished that quite nicely, actually. Past Courtois. But, yeah, not sure that was the best crossing option we could have had. Okay, so if we give this a concentrate, and we'll just drop back to counter. We won't change anything else. Maybe we can nick a winner here. You could possibly understand why the Chelsea players are frustrated, but is this it? I think, well, it is. It's a draw. So we've taken 4 points off Chelsea this season, guys. That is not bad. Oh, it's saying 2-1? We won. 2 goals in a minute. So that weird highlight, we actually scored. That is just bizarre. Can we... Alright, what we'll do is we'll get this team talk and then we'll go back and see how that goal ended up, because obviously we all want to do that. James Wilson off the bench and bags a double. I wonder if you guys noticed that before I did. I wondered why it went to the highlight like that, but I did not expect that. Alright, so we'll just have a look back at the highlights here, the goals. So this was their first goal. We don't really want to see this again. It was pretty average defending. So that was 78th minute that went in. Alright, and this is the one. So Strand up to Gil. Gil with a beautiful ball, and this is where it cut out. But we can see Wilson took it on beautifully and never looked like missing. Wonderful stuff. And then, of course, the winner That's a bad misheader. Who is that? Zuma. And then, yeah, I really wish he would have just laid that across the ground, but Wilson again, rising like a salmon. Well, there it is. So, unexpected, a little weird with the way the highlights played out, but we are up to 6, so I will be back momentarily for the Burnley game. Okay, welcome back. Just before we get on to the Burnley game, you can see here we have our youth intake. 3 in particular that look quite good. Sean Barker, if we can get this to come up here. You can see there, not quite the best finishing, but good pace, good physical stats. He's only 15. Flares there as well. So he is obviously predicted to be a very good player in the future. We have 2 midfielders then, David Dixon. Look at that for a 16-year-old. Pace, balance, dribbling, first touch, passing, it's all there. Flair, vision. Really excited about him. And then Joe Joyce, similar sort of situation there, midfield. Look at the passing, 14 for a 15-year-old. Vision of 13, technique. It's all there. So I think we have 3 very good players there. Probably 3-4 years away from the first team for the 3 of them, but very, very good players. So on with the Burnley game. This is what we're doing for this one. We're going to start with Wilson. We're going to use Gil in this German word that I can't ever pronounce, Enganche. I thought he did well there against Chelsea. Little bit concerned this maybe leaves us a little bit weak in the centre of midfield, a bit deeper. But it's Burnley, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to get something from this. Okay, so as you might expect, Burnley's gone for the 4-4-2. What do we say here? We can potentially move into a spot here, so I'm expecting you to deliver. I don't like putting the pressure on. Maybe just go out, have some fun. And then maybe some passionate faith. So yeah, I don't know if we're going for this too much. We know Burnley is decent defensively. Okay, Ollie Day, this is one of our young goalkeepers, so he's turned 17 and signed a professional contract. That's what that's about. Alright, come on, Villa. So yeah, this is the first time we've tried this formation against a team that we possibly should be beating. So it would be interesting to see how this goes. Not so well so far. We are getting dominated in possession. Are we on control? Yeah. Alright, is this our highlight? Golini, punt upfield to a crowd of players, down to Jedinak. Jedinak finds Horahan. Horahan, he's got Conti out wide. Can he get a ball into the box? Oh, it's just too close to the keeper. Let's give them a concentrate. Jedinak, first time up to Larson, to Gil. Gil, we know he's not the greatest finisher in the world. There we go. That he can pass, even when he shoots, he passes. We really just want him getting nowhere near the penalty box, don't we? Just sit outside and spray your passes. I had him on training to place his shots, and he still can't do that. So maybe we should try just power. Looked like maybe he was trying to overplace that one. Alright, come on boys, demand more. We are better than this, I think. It's just nothing happening, is there? One shot on target in the whole game, and I'm assuming that was that Carlos Gil effort, which was a pass on target, really, wasn't it? Okay, so this is a Burnley game. This is what happens when you play Burnley. Okay. So we'll give him, I think, an assertive. That's not good enough, because that was pretty poor. Let's see, is there anything we can do here? I wonder if we maybe try to exploit the flanks. That's the only thing I can really think of. Maybe be a little bit more flexible. Alright. What can we do here? That's a nice touch. Hold the ball up. Well done, Jadanak. It's a kick-off highlight, so probably nothing going to come from it. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh no, I was going to say, it's going on a little bit long for a kick-off highlight. Okay, can we win this header and create a chance for ourselves? It's going up, it's coming back, and it's coming back towards us again. So this is probably not good news. Ardfield, can we win that? Good tackle, Taylor. It's a bit scrappy, isn't it? It's a little scrappy. Can we get to that? Well in, Conti. Wilson, now we spring the counter. Wilson to Gil. Can Gil find the big man? Here he is, Strand Larsen. Goal! He should have scored. He should have scored. How did he... I thought it must have got a deflection. That was not great. He's not playing particularly well. Who do we have on the bench? Hogan. We'll give it an encourage. We'll give him 5 more minutes. Yeah, it might be a little soon to be starting him. I could be asking a little bit much of him to be coming into a new club at 18 and starting straight away, but I just have high hopes for him. Okay, come on, Hogan. So we might have a little bit more mobility with Hogan and Wilson up front. Hopefully that'll play out. I mean, it's just not been a great game. Now this is where we need our massive striker, isn't it? Out to the edge of the area. Oh, decent effort, Jadanak. Alright, let's try this again. Horahan with the corner. Knocks it in. It's in a good area, but is that Tarkovsky, I think that was, that got that clear? And again with the corners. That's a poor corner. And here comes the counter attack. We have people there. Good header, Conti. I'm thinking I might look to sign him permanently. I think, if I remember correctly, that we had an option to buy his Hogan. Can he get a ball across the box to Wilson? Wilson! Oh, has he missed? You just get the feeling this is not going to be our day. Calm down, maybe. Show some passion, demand more. Maybe praise. That was good. So let's see if we can get them some confidence that way. But yeah, I think Conti had an option to buy. I think it was 7 million. So I think we might look to take that up. Okay, let's make a change here. What do we change? Conti isn't having the best game overall, so James Bree is decent at getting forward, so let's try him. Give him a little bit of time at the end here. Are they going to score down the right now? They've attacked him straight away. It's gone in field. It's a flick on. There we go, Bree. Okay, come on, let's launch this counter. Wilson to Gilles. Gilles across to Hogan. Hogan, he's got Wilson coming through. He goes himself. He finds Bree. Bree. That was pretty poor. The goalkeeping was worse. Can Wilson find someone there? Goal! He can find the back of the net on a rare occasion. I had no faith in him to put that in. Terrible goalkeeping from Heaton. Wilson plays it back. Gilles, I mean, he couldn't really miss, could he? I mean, he could. We've seen him miss before, but wonderful. Well, James Bree looks like he may have been a sub that paid off for us. Now, there's still time here. We haven't got this one. Yeah, that's risky. Yeah, there's Delat out to Williams. Let's just put our foot through this, please, guys. Jelinek. Yeah, let's clear it. Let's clear it. Not behind our own goal. Oh my god, would we just put our foot through it? What are we doing? This is... Oh. Okay, wonderful stuff. Wonderful. Confident. Bree down the line to Wilson. Wilson gets onto the ball. He's offside. So, they just took years off my life for an offside. There's still time for a goal here, which is worrying. Can we win that? We've got Bree. Get out to him. Oh. 20 seconds to go. The 4 in the near post. Oh my. Well, we won, and I just need a minute to recover from the end of that game. I mean, you think of the chances that we missed. We probably did deserve to win, but I tell you what, they've missed a couple at the end there, haven't they? Okay, is there a bit of a let-off? Yeah, I think we need to be better against better teams. Carlos Diol, player of the match. He was actually quite good, particularly in the second half. I think we need a few truth bombs that he deserved to come off. Conti, no, we'll let him go. I thought he had a decent game actually defensively, but there we go. A good solid win to Burnley. That puts us in 5th, although Arsenal have a game in hand, but it just keeps the pressure on them. This is turning into be quite a memorable season. Let's have a look here at the schedule. You can see back-to-back wins, Chelsea and Burnley. What an episode that's turned out to be. What we'll do, we'll just pretend these next two Man United Arsenal don't happen because it's probably not going to go well. Maybe we'll come back for Huddersfield and Stoke, maybe end of the month. I think that probably works. There's going to be an international week in there somewhere, isn't there? That's probably why there's so few games. So we'll do that. We'll come back for Huddersfield and Stoke at the end of the month. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed that episode, and how could you not, give me a thumbs up. 2 wins, again, 1 against Chelsea. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Just before the episode ends, it's going to be our goals of the month for February, so hopefully you will enjoy some of those. But other than that, I've been Aussie Villain, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.